What up, your boy? It should be what it could be. This is your boy, Marty P. Yes, I took the introduction from the Dream Champs. That's fine. They won't know what they don't know what I do. That being said, so it's about 22, 25 at the moment. I need to be up at 3 because I need to go to the office, so they're picking me up at about 4 o'clock, but that's fine. I've survived most. Um, my birthday was like Christmas to me, so I have to wait up to catch Santa Claus, give the niggas some milk and cookies. But anyway, so now I still need to just get some things done, but none the fucking less. Um, so my fixed model is this. Oh shit! So now, so yeah, um, get that blurred out effect of the background. Um, does it really helps with that light as well? But yeah, man. Couple of things, not a couple of things, but I went out earlier to have a drink or whatever with a buddy. Um, then duty called. I rushed back home. Um, and so duty takes most like priority in my life. What can I say? Shit changes. Now, to give you a bit of a background, I have to commend myself on a lot of things that I've uh, astounded myself with. Um, Number one would be I was work was never a number one priority to me as it is now. Over the years, fuck it, I just thought fuck it. I had that fuck it. Like I couldn't stop partying. I actually was very really lonely. Lonely. Yeah, I could say lonely. Didn't want to be a lone type of person in my younger days. As confident as it might have seemed I came across, I was actually um, very, how can I say, I didn't want to be alone. I would catch an any cut just to not, just so that I don't have to endure being alone. But I did well. I did a lot of shit pretty well. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's just what I do. But that's just what you learn as you grow up and go along, um, and so on. But getting back to um, you know being proud of my growth. Like for one, I thought I was gonna have a few beers. A friend got us a bottle of gin, and I was excited. I mean, it's the thought that counts. Um, I mean, he went out of his way to get it to make my going into my birthday special. However, very late, my manager seemed to announce that I need to be at the office tomorrow. So uh, I could have gotten lost still after 12, pick me up 3 o'clock and be there. The crispy, crunchy coon at work, arriving there in a certain state of affairs. But then, and I think I was heading in that direction until one of my colleagues called, and they needed assistance with the customers, uh, with the customers, um, connectivity now. Even though it's after my shift and outside of my shift, I've come to love my job so much that because it's something that I have a passion for, I wanted to go into IT after school. Wanted to study, um, IT networking or um, programming or something like that, or um, obviously you do a plus course, so you obviously um, learn the physical components of a computer, whatever the case may be. So but that was something that I was, and my grandpa actually incited that, put that flea in there. Um, and giving honor to, I just first of all want to say thank you uh, to God for sparing me for so long. I mean, every day is a gift, every day is a blessing. Um, to be alive, to be able to see, feel, touch, whatever. And a lot of times we take it for granted. We don't see this as a gift. We don't see it as a privilege. Neither we see it as it is owed to us, or we it's our birthright, or whatever the case may be. But every breath that we take is a blessing. Every second that we, as the clock ticks on, it's another a moment God added to your life, and I want to take that time to thank Him. Um, like I joked earlier on, many instances, um, everything is fucking. I'm just like it. Everything is a fucking. I was almost dead moment, but um, looking back at 2021, um, yeah, I could have been dead because myself and my mother contracted COVID, and I had it very bad for 2 weeks. And by the grace of God, our God, as things myself, as much as I love my job, I um, will go as far as saying I think they love me just as much because um, when I had COVID for 2 weeks, they didn't ask me for any paperwork or anything like that. I came back, and we've had a many passionate exchanges myself, management and whatever the case may be. And so I think because of maybe them recognizing, you know, now this nigga really loves his job, um, they gotta love me too, but they don't show it as passionate as I do, But I get it. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. You guys have to be the professionals. I don't. Anyway, but I do promise. From tomorrow on, I'm gonna try to act much more professionally. Um, I'm not gonna make any childish comments anymore to the ladies and stuff in the office and so on. And yeah, that's the one thing. So yeah, I'm gonna try to act more mature. I don't know why this happens, but just it's gonna go dark again. Okay, it's not gonna go dark as the lights gonna say, but you see, whenever I lift my hand up, then it just seems to brighten up. Anyway, so now it's bright. I don't know, but I can see like I don't. Anyway, fuck it. There's just something fascinating. So I'm like, oh, and now you can see me clearer. But anyway, and I feel much clearer because I was looking so fucking dark into the motherfucker. Anyway, shit, man. The night ending, age, age well, like fine wine. But let me tell you, that is because obviously, man, I have much kinks. The teeth and shit falling out and all that kind of cock. Not falling out, but needing to come out. Um, but I think that's just bad dental hygiene. Not bad dental hygiene. It's just not going to the dentist. I fucking I'm cut bang of the dentist. Remember, like last year when I had my tooth pulled, shit, that tooth was loose and they just yanked it. This week, the last week, the week before, or last week, yeah, the week before last, when I had that terrible pain, and it's still the fucking dentist broke my tooth off, and the other part is still there. Maybe I suppose so, but I ain't gonna go back. My mom said I must go back. I ain't gonna go back. Fuck it. They gave me some Mibulum, and fucking that takes care of the pain. Fuck it. Let's move on. Fuck it into shit until I'm in fucking pain again. But anyway, um, look, I got a low threshold of pain. That being said, with regard to getting back to the COVID thing, so yeah, 2 weeks I was there, Peter, and it was a fucked up experience. And um, rest in peace or whatever to those, condolences to those that did lose their lives or lose the fight against COVID. But I can tell you that it is that's a hectic fight, and um, I, you really have to, what's the name, with yourself, you speaking to God and all that kind of thing. So, but I think the COVID thing is on a decline. So let's not dwell too long on that. A couple of years ago as well, God came through for me. I had my appendix burst, and I was like in pain for like 3 days. Doctors said it's impossible. Um, I should have died because of all the contaminants or whatever that in your or that spill into your bloodstream, whatever the case may be. But I made it through. I just, yeah, it's just not my time. I still got a lot of things to do on this here earth. Um, that being said, um, who's looking for me now? Um, so, but yeah, so in the celebration of life, life sometimes is bored nowadays. I'm kind bored, but that's because most of my peers, all of most, let me just answer this. Fine, young lady. I don't know, but Irshan usually features me, so I'm assuming he will be coming. Um, Hoekom wil jy is jy iets wil jy saam my gery het? Is jy iets interessant vir my? Anyway, ek weet nie, ek dink Irshan gaan my kom haal. Yeah. So that being, where was I now? Yeah. Anyway, fuck, ek kan nie remember. Ja, my bro sinds die ouderdom. Nee, vang man. Um, oh yeah. So yeah, so all my peers are married, and so on. Um, Myself, I haven't had the privilege of having a partner for quite some time. I haven't really met someone. I haven't really put myself out there for personal reasons. One being, um, I don't know. I feel maybe people say it's an excuse I'm making, but I just feel like I can't afford, financially, I can't afford a woman right now. But and I know love is not, you know, money can't buy you love and all that type of shit. That's what people, but that's just people, but people shit people say, you know, fucking to be politically correct. But fuck them. I'm telling you, money buys you love, and you can take that shit to the bank. Because my bro, you get and yeah, we gonna go. I'm gonna go on one of my fucking rants, but you meet a bitch, and I'm only using bitches for whatever purpose, not in the derogatory sense. Um, if you don't, what's the name? If you don't answer to that name, well, then I'm not speaking to you, but bitches know who I'll be talking about. Anyway, um, but be well off or be sorted out when you meet a woman. All's good and well. Like with any relationship and any friendship, when you're on your worst, that then you will actually see the value of that relationship. Now, a lot of people are in. I know a lot of women fucking around with these broke niggas. To you, I don't know what to say. Because I personally feel in today's day and age, nah, you like, homie, get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? That woman deserves a man that can take care of her. I'm not saying that you must take care of every need or whatever the case may be, but at least um, I personally feel that being employed, even if you're broke today, I'm broke fucking today, but I know come Friday, fuck, I'm gonna have a check, I'm gonna have money for a day or two, and then 20 fucking 8 other days I'm gonna have shit. But I know at the end of the fucking next month I'm gonna have money again. So you have something to look forward to, man. You and makes you feel good about yourself. But I know, yeah, there's a lot of niggas out here dicking bitches down for free. And them bitches that being dicked down for free, I say, hey, look, I don't think then you should be out here complaining or whining about your situation, because look, you put yourself in that situation. Nobody's forcing you to be there. There is niggas out there with money that's willing to take you on, um, and that's where it's a double-edged sword where I was concerned. Like I promote, um, love don't cost a thing. But here's and this is my interpretation of a relationship or being in love or having a partner is, if you don't bring out the best in one another, then god damn it, fuck it, you're wasting your time. Like if you are not with someone that wants makes you feel like you want to get up in the morning and be somebody, then fuck it. Look, your dick ain't gonna work forever. So if it's just on the dick down, man, you ain't dicking that bitch down 24/7. Maybe to go out, find a job, do something. But if the person you're with doesn't bring out the best version of you, then uh fuck it. You're wasting your time. You're wasting you fucking wasting oxygen. You are fucking um, misusing a space that could have been used in a better way, or somebody else could have been occupying. I'm just saying that's my opinion. Like, fuck it. You must like, and unfortunately, and this is the biggest lesson here. There's 17 minutes in, but I'm getting to the good stuff. You need to understand that, and ladies, I want you to hear me now, and me saying that, motherfucker, yous are the backbone of humanity, of the human race, of us being a fucking species, or us having made decisions, or whatever the fuck it is that we are. And behind every great man, there's an even greater woman, a stronger woman, having to give that man the strength, put up with his shit every day, and have him come and face the world tomorrow, coming up with whatever the fuck he comes up with, and making the world great. But and if you look back to the beginning of time, and I'm gonna take you into this, because I mean, if you don't wanna, if you just for you to see where I'm going with this, roll with me, roll with me. So look, God created heaven and earth, all that kind of things. After 7 days, rested on this on the Sunday, and then put Adam there in the Garden of Eden, and yeah, all these animals, fruits, and berries and shit. Yeah, just think about this naked man is there. Um, so what the fuck? He doesn't know what to do with himself. There's fucking animals running around. There's fruits and berries and shit. So he's just walking around looking at the shit and thinking to himself, okay, so this is all the shit. So goes to sleep a couple of nights, and God looks at him and thinks to himself, shit, this nigga ain't gonna get nothing right or done. He's been walking around here, didn't pick up a fucking, chop down a fucking tree or nothing. Fuck it, didn't milk a cow, fuck all. Um, let me add something to his life. Let me add value to his life. And in his sleep, God took his robe, sculpted a woman with toys for him to play with. Some toys, honk honk. Said, okay, you on your merry way. Um, and yeah. So then he had a party. He's like, oh, the fuck is this shit? You know, what's going on here? And they communicated. They spoke. Um, I'm thinking Adam took away something like, "Are we go with this?" Alex was a wat dosis of iets as I, that pickup line. You heard when you fell from heaven, motherfucker. I came from. I mean, while you were asleep, I'm just standing here waiting for you guys to wake up, whatever the fuck the case may be. But and in that moment, um, they weren't doing shit. They was probably walking around doing fuck all, until the woman got bored and was like, "Look, motherfucker, um, I'm starting to fucking I'm not I'm bored of you now." We walked off, said, "Okay, wait, look, I think we need some space. I think we need some time apart." That type of shit, that calculate we move on. Just that, whatever the fuck. He said something. She's like, "Okay, I'm gonna take a piss in the bush, whatever." Um, went one side. Um, all of a sudden started speaking snake. He's like, "So Eve, how's it?" Snake told Eve, "Look, you eat this fruit." Whatever the case may be. Now there's a deeper meaning to the fruit eating, but that's my own rendition. That's what I figured it out. But that's another story for another day. So anyway, after the snake now says, "Look, you can't board me. Look, you Fadala." Um, she's like, "Okay, no problem, snake." She's like, "Adam, calm, calm." Adam was like, "What's up, babe? What's up, babe?" He's like, "My brother, look here, this snake wees naar you must Fadala, this fruit and what. It's like, "Nah, but now, my bro," and from the beginning of time, that was the first lady. I was like, "My bro," and we been doing this shit. They told him, "So you're gonna listen out to that man. You're gonna listen out to that man. What that man tell you. You see now, that's your problem. Um, can't you be your own man and make your own decisions? Why would you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's just be. You know how men are. Like, hey, bitch, give me the fucking apple. Ate the apple. Fucked up. They were fucked up. But I mean, together they then suffered, and you know, um, condemned to pain and suffering and all that kind of things. But together, it wasn't like God said, "Yo," because Eve, you're the one that persuaded him. You misled him in any way that I'm gonna punish you and not him. So yeah, you'll be punished for it together. But um, in that, the woman was damned to at least get punished. To you carry the babies and whatever the case may be. But that being said, um, went on but from the beginning of time, like a man can't make a decision without the influence of his woman, or you know what I'm saying, and that's been proven, um, day in and day out, most probably, like every second of every day. Um, and a man needs a woman's input, and you might feel it was primitive how our grandparents raised us, where daddy goes to work and mommy stays at home with the kids and whatever. But fucking mom was a hustler back in the days, and I've reiterated this a couple of times. I don't want to get into that right now, but my bro, baby factory, like my bro once said, like she took out that long-term plan. Once said, "Man, she first one get out the way, get to high school, now go work. He's pay packy, second one go pay packy. What? Put they like 12 kids, from number 4, put them all through fucking university. You think daddy was there to fucking go enroll them kids at school? Daddy was there to go fucking enroll them at fucking university and shit. Nah. Um, but daddy couldn't pay for all that university fees alone. Plus, maybe after like kid number 3, you think mommy done all the babysitting alone? Just you niggas are gonna fucking clean around here. Especially when that first daughter came through. It's like, motherfucker, yeah, we go. You're gonna be a babysitter. She got a free babysitter. Mom ain't doing shit. She just look like she be doing shit. But Ma's, yeah, she's been pruning her flowers in the flower garden and all that kind of cack. Daddy come home, dinner's on the table, that type of shit. Anyway, um, but getting back to the point is that, so yeah, I haven't had that privilege to have a lady friend, but just because I can't afford them, I strongly feel that, not financially, just monetary wise, but I'm still a bit cheap. Look, I'm just gonna say, bitches ain't ready for me yet, for that. that 100% morning commitment, like that I stand for. Um, like I don't know, but with time, I don't know. Like my brother will take you a day to a week to get just from him. Um, because you see, something I get bored with myself sometimes, and then it might will look like I don't give a fuck about you. But it's because I'm thinking about what the fuck is the next thing I can do now to make life more interesting. Plus, I it's rare that I find a lady that can hold my conversation. I've met with few that actually um, can conversate with me and entertain me because they figured out that I'm just talking cuck most of the time. I'm just trying to for there to be fucking dialogue of some sort, and we're not sitting here quiet like nowadays. People fucking chatting to one another while in the same room, type shit. Nah, nah, nah. So yeah, I exaggerate stories most of the time. I never lie, but I do make a story quite juicy because sometimes the normal story was just cuck boring. So I put some bombs and all that kind of cucks of you know, detail. That's my thing, detail. But yeah, that being said though, I'm gonna try to be as basic as everyone else, because I've come to notice that uh, my all the my inner workings are made as a bit too overwhelming for most folk, especially lady folk. Because I mean, um, I'm thinking about 35 things at a time. As you'll see from my conversation, I will go from one thing to the other thing. I will tell a story about one thing, fuck off the road, and then come back to the point of the story in 3 hours time, just to paint a picture. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a man of detail, and so on, and I like to learn uh, along the way. That being said, um, sometimes it might be I don't learn, but oh yeah, you see, I say with all this fucking way now, 27 minutes. I can see the time here because I'm actually I have this. I cannot turn the camera on, but I have this whole studio plan here, so I can see the time going here. Like for 27 minutes, started off by saying I'm proud of myself, but this is what I'm proud of. So I was like, I didn't give a fuck about work and all that kind of crap. I would be partying. I'm proud of myself. I walked away from the bottle. Props, big ups to you, brah. I don't want to mention any names, whatever. Poppy Act, you need to ask people nowadays to put their names in your shit. So, but thank you very much for the gesture. I know you mean well, but um, duty called. And as I was explaining, I would have not come home if it wasn't for my colleague calling at the time and needing my assistance immediately because I wasn't on the job now. Um, yeah, just because my job needed me then to be on the job at the moment, I decided to put the drink down, report to the dance floor immediately, and this is where I am now because I need to go fucking shower, get done for tomorrow. It's like 10 to 11. I still need to clean this motherfucking place because it looks fucked up. But yeah, so I'm proud of myself because I'm making work a priority, mainly because I love what I'm doing. Try to be on time. I've been on time most of most days. Um, Try not to be absent unless I'm ill, really ill, not makes ill back in the day. And yeah, I've learned to most of all learned to be alone over the last 2 years. And that says something like, but now you see my problem is I have a problem now again with I don't smart to be out now anymore. I used to be that out guy, but I don't want to get into that again because the thing is this: I how do I put this? Like once I turn that switch on, I can't turn it off immediately. Like I can't like with people, and I still have that problem. Like with work, if I go to work, I need to do my work, and I've been promoted to a position now at work where I'm second line support, which is exactly what I done when I was working at Sanlam. When I started working there, second line support, we also worked on civil work is allocated. You get 30 cases for the day. I used to fuck up them cases fucking 10 o'clock in the morning. Now, yesterday when I started, I was already told me, Bruno, because then they had to allocate more cases to me, like yeah, by 12 o'clock. And I was told, no. So I thought, wait a minute, let me move on Sunday. Now, fuck it. But I can't pace myself because the thing is, I have this problem. Like, if I come to work and okay, I'm here to focus, I need to work now, you see. Then I need to finish my work, get it over and done with. And if there's no more work and I've stopped, then I'm just gonna procrastinate and whatever. But I can't work 2 hours, procrastinate an hour, work 2 hours. Or, nah, fuck. Once I'm off work, then I'm off, man. Like I can't. I have a difficulty switching it on and off. Now with partying again, once I get in that mood, nigga, y'all human beings can switch off. Like, right, a Saturday night, we're gonna drink, party and bullshit. We're gonna party till 3 o'clock tonight or all night through. But Monday's work, we're gonna tip Sunday through. Now, and this is why, and this is an explanation to my friends out there that will understand why I go sleep 10, 11, 12 o'clock. Because once y'all switch that shit off, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, 7 o'clock, everybody decide to tip. Makes his mind says to him, just tip for what? Tip is for nice. Me bro, you're still dope. I'm gonna take some of this dope and I'm gonna go look for friends. Now I'm gonna look for sober friends to make them say party with him while you're sleeping. I can come back if it is not like a regular party, but I know you're gonna go work on Monday, so I'm still gonna go party. As long as the fucking wine is flowing and shit, I ain't gonna stop. So yeah, so that's why I'd rather withdraw than even let myself go over into that. Um, there's nothing wrong with being an arty party animal. It's just that people don't party like they used to parties or like it used to be back in my day, Afro days and that kind of cuck. Um, nah, it's lomgat nowadays. Um, People's definition of party and bullshitting and whatever. I kind of miss the good old days though. But yeah, people married, they retired, hung up their gloves and shit. Niggas just dead and shit. And the young crowd, they don't party like it. They WhatsApp party and fucking TikTok party and all that kind of cuck. But anyway, fuck them. Years to 35. I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna go shower, get my shit done. Thank you again for everybody that's been patient with Marty P. Um, and yeah, going for, I don't know how much I know this is. Anyway, yeah, we'll talk again. Peace.